hard work and determination of our area athletes. This is The Score on WQAD News 8.
Good evening and welcome to The Score Sunday. Over the last week, we've had teams punch their ticket to state in Iowa, and some teams in Illinois win regional titles, but that was only the beginning of a very busy week in local sports. Coming up on tonight's show, a Pleasant Valley grad is getting ready to begin his professional career. We will talk with Carius to find out where he'll be going to continue his basketball career. The Rock Island boys basketball team won their second straight regional title. We will talk with the Rocks about that and how they are preparing for their sectional matchup. Our FCA Story of the Week features a referee that has had his fair share of calls along the way. And we'll show you who is going to the next level in Geneseo as they had their college signing this past week. But we tip off our show tonight with a very familiar face to many. Former Pleasant Valley and Western Illinois grad Carius. Will is getting ready to head to a much warmer climate to begin a professional basketball career. Will, first of all, thanks for doing this. I found out, I guess earlier in the week that you were actually signing professionally and getting ready to do it. So how did this all come about for you to play basketball professionally?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of been a couple months in the making right now, but ultimately through Dane Swetalla and Jordan Delp. I've obviously worked out with Jordan Delp for a long time, and Dane Swetalla being a guy of the area and has played in Australia for quite a while. So just putting them in contact with my agent and making connections through some teams in Australia, and ultimately being the one that Dane played for the last few years.
So the name of the team is it?
It's on here, yeah.
Okay.
Noon Awaiting Spectres in near Melbourne.
Okay, so have you ever traveled out of the country, been out of the country before?
No, so this will be a first, and a long way in the
so
first.
not out of the country, not to Australia before, and you're about to take a 20-hour flight. Are you ready for that?
I don't know. I mean, it's tomorrow morning, so I better be ready. I'm packed, and I'll get my butt on it. But
take me through your basketball career, because obviously we followed you really closely at Pleasant Valley, Northern Michigan, Monmouth, Western. How did all those stops kind of put you to where you're at today?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't change any of them, honestly. I had a good time at each of the schools I was at, and I just think my ability to fit in and adapt in different teams, different situations, will ultimately help me a ton. I mean, the professional game, they're one-year contracts. You're going from different places every season, potentially, and hopefully, as long as my career hopefully goes the way I want it to. But I just think that helps a ton, that ability to adapt and adjust and show my talents off.
So you haven't played, if I'm not correct, in about a year, is that right, since you graduated from college?
Yeah, just about. I mean, the season wrapped up last year around April. I had a couple tournaments I played in after that, but since then it's mostly been just working out on my own.
So who was the hardest college player, toughest college player you ever played against?
Oh, toughest one. It has to be, for sure, Murray from Iowa.
Okay.
Playing
Kenyon?
him last year.
Not Kenyon.
Keegan.
Keegan.
Older
Keegan,
one.
yes.
Yeah, Keegan Murray. He just was on fire against us. Obviously had some confidence playing a lower D1 team. But I felt like I played good defense, and he made a ton of tough shots. So, I mean, to say that that's one of the better players I played against, and him being an All-American and the player he was, is kind of cool to play against that competition. But.
So what have you been doing in this past year then to kind of prepare yourself to get ready to play professionally?
I mean, really, it's been a long year because you don't know when you might take off. So a couple of the weeks I had some potential offers, thinking I might leave this coming weekend, next coming weekend. So really just consistently staying in shape, keeping my shot ready and things like that. So, I mean, I've been in shape the whole time regardless. I didn't really have a choice. But, I mean, a lot of things working on in that form, and a lot of things in the weight room as well.
Have you always dreamed of this moment, even for like a little kid, like I want to play professional basketball?
Yeah, I mean, since I was little, I've always wanted to play pro. No matter what the capacity was, I've had that drive and that goal. Now, whether I ever thought I would actually achieve that for sure, I wasn't sure. But I always had that set at the top of my list. So it's exciting to start.
Since it didn't happen right away with you, like right out of college, and you didn't go somewhere to Europe or wherever right away, did you think, well, maybe this isn't going to happen? And how did this one? You kind of mentioned Dane and that, but when the opportunity came up, you're like, yeah, this is it. I want to go.
Yeah, I mean, my agent was very reassuring. We had a lot of talks, and it was not like it was a dead period the whole time. I mean, I was hearing from various teams, just nothing clicked right away. Sure. And I think, honestly, it was almost a blessing that it worked out the way it does, getting to go to a country where I know someone there and can kind of help get me into the loop and figuring things out, as well as starting the season. A lot of opportunities were midway through the season having to join, get plugged in right away. But this way I'll play some preseason games and get to know the team, and it'll be a nice regular season, almost like back in college.
Now, how much older is Dane than you? Because you never played with him, so how much older is he?
Yeah, actually, he coached me in middle school, I think. It was
Okay.
like 8th grade or freshman year, I think. He had me and my buddy Carter Milam in doing post-workouts and things like that. So he's a good like 8 or so years older. But he's a fun guy, really youthful guy, loves to work out and coaches those things. So I'm excited to get to learn from him as well.
Is it crazy to think that a couple PV guys are going to be down in Australia together?
It's. I mean, I wouldn't be able to script that, but I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a small world, really.
So what are you most excited about, besides the basketball,
Yeah.
to go down to Australia and Melbourne?
I mean, I'm just excited for the city aspect of it. I mean, Melbourne seems like a really cool area. I've had some family who has visited in the past, and just they've compared it to a Chicago area a lot, is what I've heard. And somewhere I'm really comfortable and just really excited to explore. I mean, they speak the English language too, which make things a little bit easier. So just excited to get out and about.
As far as basketball-wise, what intrigues you about being a professional basketball player down there?
Just getting to continue to play the game. I've been blessed with a great talent, and I have put in a lot of work for it too. So it's exciting to continue to use those abilities.
Does the team win-loss previous years matter to you, or is it just kind of, does the teammates and the people change year to year, like you're saying, one-year contracts?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, imports will change, but the core team has been pretty similar the last few years, it sounds like. And I know they had a real solid year last year. I've had a few calls with the coaches, and they seem like great guys and know where they want to take the team. So, I mean, I'm excited to just get ingrained in that team's culture, and it seems like they have a cool fan base as well. So,
What's the longest you've been away from home?
I mean, besides school, but it would have to be a couple months between getting to come home. So this 5-6 months will definitely be the longest stint.
What do you think you'll miss the most about either the Quad Cities or wherever you're living right now?
I just think the Quad Cities in general. I mean, the whole reason I came back to go to school in this area is because my family's here. Everyone I know is from the area, and not that I'm nervous to branch out at all, but it's hard to leave a place that really is home.
So you're going to Australia. I have to ask you, do you think you're going to eat a Vegemite sandwich?
Oh, is that? I've heard that's their
Yeah.
thing. I have to try it at least once. I'm an adventurous person when it comes to food, so I'll be excited to try all those things.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'll love it based on the reports, but
I've heard it's not good. I've never had one myself,
Yeah.
but I've heard it's not good. So if you try one and you either like it or not, just let us know.
I'll bring a jar back.
Bring a jar back. We may or may not eat it here. Hey, Will, thanks so much. I know you got a plane to
Thank
catch in the
you.
morning, so
Yeah.
thanks for coming and catching up. Good luck to you professionally. We'll keep in touch, and hopefully you have a great season.
Will do. No, thank you.
All right, time for our first break. Up next, back-to-back champs. Rock Island has won their second straight regional championship. What they have to say about that, as well as their upcoming sectional games. It's coming up next.
The Score continues on WQAD News 8.